Hard to ignore this story. It's made a wide variety of websites. It's the world rankings of the
Of what?
size of the male Johnson.
Hey now! Hey! Dr. Johnson, I presume?
The world Willie rankings.
Come on. No.
I'm not kidding.
Who signed up as volunteers to be?
Let's see, who did this
Those
study?
with confidence. Those who have much confidence.
Who did this study? Researchers did this. Of course, there's always researchers. There was a team of researchers.
Sure.
And they measured the willies in 90 countries.
So, I'm trying to be classy here. At what point during the day do they get measured? Right away in the morning?
Well,
Would make a difference. Yeah.
After a nice light jog?
After maybe you were in the pool.
boy, it's amazing. It was published by the British Urology Journal. It involved 15,000 guys from 3 continents.
Do you get that publication?
I do. And
He's on the mask.
and I have the world rankings right here.
Where are we at?
Well, can you guess what is number 1? What country is number 1 in the world for the size of the willy?
United States of America.
Nope.
Nope.
Welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day.
Not even close.
Dang it.
What?
No.
Well,
In
what
fact, I'm
country?
looking for Jamaica. I don't
Why
even
don't-
see it on here.
Why don't you tell us which country has the biggest plum tree shakers?
I'm thinking it's halfway across the world.
Ecuador,
Huh?
Don't tell me.
17.7 inches.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I read
No.
that wrong.
Yeah.
6.9.
Oh, that's
Dang, she's fine.
That seems below average.
Well, that's your world leader.
Sure is
That's
for
number
me.
1 in the world. 6.93.
That's
Ecuador.
not a very big silent flute, if you ask me.
The U.S. comes in 60th place,
60th.
an inch shorter than Ecuador.
Really?
An inch?
5.35.
I'm offended.
That's the U.S.
We have a caller on the line that wants to know about a certain country.
Costa bleepin' Rica.
Let me see if I have Costa Rica. Nope, I don't. The U.S. is damn near at the bottom. The bottom is Thailand.
You know what the capital of Thailand is, don't you?
No,
Bangkok.
that's in here. And they're down about 4.4,
Okay.
you know. So
What about the drumsticks right here in Garage Logic? What are we looking at here in Gumption
Where
County?
would we suit up as a cop?
we're right about with Zimbabwe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Italy's not so hot. They're 6, though. They're 6 inches. Haiti's number 5. Haiti.
Okay.
So they got that going for them.
I'm thinking of our Garage Logic sports team, the GL Giggle Sticks,
The Fighting Wrenches.
so to speak.
Ecuador, Cameroon, Bolivia, Sudan, Haiti, Senegal, Gambia, Cuba, Netherlands, and Zambia are your top 10.
Consulting urologist at King's College London, Gordon Muir, says it means men are measuring their penis size all wrong, as they're trying to attain unrealistic standards so they may be tempted to fudge results. That's usually because they've only ever seen an erect unit in a porn film.
Well,
Some people may think having an 8-inch unit is pretty normal. It's actually well above the average size.
right. And how are these measured?
I feel a lot better.
How are these
From the middle of the back all the way
Around.
right up to the breastbone.
How are they measured? Carefully.
carefully? Maybe they're self-reported, and we don't have to worry about it. Glad I did that.
The average erect size today marks a step jump from 4.8 inches measured in 92.
Wonder what's happened? Nutrition, maybe?
Probably. Mm-hmm.
You're going to the actual study?
No, I'm at the Sun. I saw it at the Drudge Report.
Only because they come to us all the way from the traveling Lymans
Speaking of wiggle sticks,
in Fernandina villages where they know something about this.
Where's their average?
I don't know. They're not on there. In 1854,
You mean
on
this day
date,
in history?
the steamer Galena arrived in St. Paul. It delivered cholera along with its passengers. Cholera's last occurrence in Minnesota would be in 1873. Cholera.
Cholera.
That's an illness, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Featured in the Oregon Trail game for those of you that have played that are my
On
age.
this day in 1931,
Joe, today is June 16th.
the bones of Minnesota Man were uncovered by a road crew near Pelican Rapids. Despite its name, this glacial age human skeleton is likely that of a teenage girl. All right. In 1945, on this day,
616.
the last Navy tanker was built at the Savage Shipyard. The Wassissa is one of 18 ships manufactured there for the war effort. All right. And on this day in 1955,
June 16th.
Mary Grant, the youngest of Sauk Center's fabled Grant sisters, was born. She later played the French horn in venues around the world.
The French horn. I've never played it.
I've never heard of Mary Grant.
I've never heard it called the French horn. I've heard disco stick.
You ever play the flute?
On this day,
Practice a lot.
Right.
in 1999,
June 16th.
our little terrorist, Kathleen Celaya, a fugitive since 1974, was arrested in St. Paul. She was living under the name Sarah Jane Olson. Celaya was a presumed member of the Symbionese Liberation Army, the group that kidnapped Patty Hearst, and she was wanted for the attempted bombing of 2 police cars. She had been featured on the television show America's Most Wanted a few months before her arrest. I think they nabbed her on the corner of, Pinehurst and Davern or
Hillcrest,
something.
yeah.
She's our little terrorist. I don't know what's become of her. She has lived a very quiet.
Is she still with us?
I think so. She lived a very quiet existence. Maybe she doesn't even live in Minnesota anymore.
Her husband at one point treated Bob in the emergency room.
Well, her husband was an ER doc.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know where they. I don't know where they are now. So
Men with a whopping 11-inch member got 30% of women to reach climax, which is the same proportion for men with a 4-inch unit. Things you're looking up for me, huh?
well, I didn't know you'd study this so well.
Well, I was just
Never
looking.
paid more attention to a story.
I'm
on
down
this
the
show.
rabbit hole, so to speak.
Well, thank you, GLers.
That ain't no kickstand you got there.
Thank you.
Copy. Thank you. Copy. And for more podcasts on unit sizes, you can go to on your smartphone. There probably is one. I'm sure there's some educational podcasts. They can all be found at PodMN on your smartphone. YouTube, I don't even want to tell you what's on the Garage Logic YouTube page. If you want to find out, subscribe yourself to the YouTube page and you will know. Then, the Town Council, GarageLogic.com. So many special perks for the Town Council, I can't even tell you. One of the perks is a $10 Fred Lowe's Hardware and Garden Store gift certificate that you will receive. And you get to eavesdrop on us during the breaks.
Ecuador.
For $10 a
hell is
month or
Ecuador?
$100 a year, Garage Logic Town Council with the online shop open right now for the 30th anniversary. See you, Braz. Ciao.
Ecuador.
Ecuador. Who would have
Vlad the Impaler.
thunk it?